بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We are in model 10 statistical measures and displays. Today we want to learn lesson 3 measures of center. Today we have lesson 3 measures of center. In this lesson we want to understand and apply different measures of center. Here we have warm up. According to here, pedometer, margin, walked, 2.1, 1.8, 3.1, 1.9, 4.7, 3.8, and 2.7 miles each day last week. Write this distance in order from least to greatest. I want from all to prepare your notebook. Please then try to order this data. Try to order this data from least to greatest. Start please and tell me what is your answer. Who can tell me what is the order from least to the greatest? We have this data here, 2.1, 1.8.
My answer?
Yes?
4.7.
From least to greatest. What is the smallest? What is the smallest number? 1.8.
And
yes.
Then 1.9.
1.9.
2.1.
2.1.
2.7.
2.7.
3.1.
3.1. Yes.
3.8.
And 4.7.
So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So in this lesson, we have many measures of center. The first one, the mean. The mean. What is the meaning of the mean? We want to learn what is the meaning of the mean and how to solve the mean. How can you represent a data set with a signal value? Listen, please.
Suppose you want to know how many apps a typical student opens each morning. You survey 5 friends using the statistical question, how many apps did you open before school this morning? Your friends responded with 4, 3, 5, 1, and 2 apps. How many apps do you think a typical student opens before school?
And we have here this problem, this question. Listen, please.
Teaching notes. You survey 5 friends using the statistical question, how many apps did you open before school this morning? Your friends responded with 4, 3, 5, 1, and 2 apps. Use the work mat to record the responses. Then rearrange the responses to find the number of apps a typical student opens before school. Be prepared to explain how you found this value. Talk.
Each phone here represents one student. Drag the icons to model the apps a typical student opens before school. And here we have friend 1, friend 2, friend 3, 4, and 5. Let we try together. So a boys hiking club went camping over the weekend. Each member went on a different hikes of 9 miles, 8 miles, 2 miles, 11 miles, and 5 miles. So I should represent 1 mile. Use the work mat to model the typical distance hiked, and then equally distribute the value among all of the hikes. Here we have hike 1, hike 2, hike 3, 4, and 5. You can put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Teaching notes. The school yearbook editor is collecting photos from a recent field trip. The editor wants to credit the student photographers by writing the number of photos the average student donated to the yearbook. The students turned in the following number of photos: 3, 5, 6, 36, 11, and 5.
So what's the meaning of the measures of center? What's the meaning of the measure of center? Listen, please.
Measures of center. Teaching notes. A data set can contain many values, but sometimes it is beneficial to find a single value that can represent, or summarize, the entire data set. Measures of center are numbers used to describe the center of a numerical data set. The measures of center you will learn about in this lesson are the mean and median.
So measures of center are numbers used to describe the center of a numerical data set. And the measures of center you will learn about in the lesson are the mean and median. So what is the meaning of the mean? The mean of a data set is the sum of the data divided by the number of data values. This is also known as the average. So here we have two words have the same meaning. Mean or average have the same meaning. So what is the meaning of mean or average? means sum of the data divided by the number of the data values. Then the next idea, median. What is the meaning of the median? The median of data set is the data value appearing at the center when the data set is ordered from least to greatest. From least to greatest. Continue please. One measure of center used to describe a numerical data set is the mean. The mean. So the mean or average, the same meaning of a data set is the sum of the data divided by the number of data values. For example, suppose you have 4 test scores. We have 86%, 90%, 72%, and 88%. You can find the mean by adding the test scores and then dividing by the total number of scores. Here you can add, you can find the sum at the first. Take 86 plus 90 plus 72 plus 88, and how many results here I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So divided by 4. So the answer will be 84. So the mean score is 84%. Is 84%. 84 in the middle between this result. So this is the meaning of the measure of center. Measure of center. And this is the meaning of the mean. So as you see here, this is number line. Here we have many results. So the mean as you see where? In the middle here. In the middle. 84. Find the mean. The table shows the recorded high temperatures in degrees Fahrenheit for 6 days in a Little Rock, Arkansas. Find the mean temperature to summarize the data. We have here this table. High temperature in a Little Rock, Arkansas with degree Fahrenheit. In Monday we have 45, on Tuesday 52, on Wednesday 45, on Thursday 50, on Friday 49, and on Saturday 47. How to find the mean? How to find the mean, the average? How to find the average between them? Move through the steps to find the mean. How many data values are in the set? Who can tell me how many? Go back to the table.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6. And here we have the dot plot. Confirm that the mean temperature of 48 degrees Fahrenheit in the balance point of the data. The total distance above the mean, 7, is equal to the total distance below the mean. And as you see, this is here the degrees. 45, 46, 47, etc. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And here in 45, we have, as you see here, 2 dots. In 47 you have just 1, 49 just 1, 50 just 1, 52 just 1. So the mean, as you see, the middle between them, here. This is the center of the measure. This is the center of the measure. Okay, we have here this problem. Find the mean. Find the mean. Coleman and his friends are comparing the number of apps purchased over the past month. They purchased 3, 0, 4, 2, and 6. So this is the data. This is the data. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 numbers apps last month. So what the mean number of apps the group bought? So what I do to find the mean or the average?
Make plus for the
Right.
numbers.
So mean or average equal 3 plus 0 plus 4
4 plus 2
plus 2
plus 6.
plus 6.
Mr. And now divided by 5.
Then we have how many numbers in this data? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So divided by 5. Divided by 5. Now we can add 3 plus 0, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. 9
15.
plus 6, 15. Over 5. 15 divided by 5 will be 3. So the answer will be what? Will be 3. So this is how to find the mean. One measure of center. One measure of center. How to find the mean. As you see here, 3 will be in the center of this data. 3 will be in the center of this data. Who has any question here? Okay. Now find the missing data value using the mean. Listen, please.
Find a missing data value using the mean. Teaching notes. You can use dot plots and bar diagrams to find a missing data value given the mean and the other data values. Consider the following problem. Caitlin's first 4 quiz scores are shown in the table. What score does Caitlin need to earn on her 5th quiz to have a mean quiz score of 90?
As you see here, we have this table, we have this data, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 numbers. We know 4 numbers, but we have here the missing number. And we want to find the missing number using the mean. We know the mean. So we know the mean here. Mean quiz score of 90. The mean here will be what? Will be 90. So what I do? Method 1. Use the mean as a balance point. Plot the 4 known quiz scores and label the mean. As you see here, we have 88, 95, 93, and 80. So 88, then we have 95, 93, then we have 80. So the mean will be where? In the center of this data. So this is 90. طيب هلا from the mean to the greatest value, how many numbers? We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from the mean to the smallest value, as you see, we have 10 numbers. We have 10 numbers. طيب from the mean to the previous value, we have 2 numbers. From the mean to the next value, we have 3 numbers. So here 10 minus 2, 10 plus 2, 10 plus 2 will be what? Equal what? 5 plus 3 plus the missing value here. So 10 plus 2 will be 12, and 5 plus 3 will be 8. 8 plus what? Equal 12. So distance below, the mean will be 10 plus 2 or 12, and distance above, the mean will be 5 plus 3 or 8. So 8 plus 4 will be 12. So the missing value here will be what? Will be 4. So 90 plus 4 will be 94. And this is method. The second method, use an equation. So draw a bar diagram to represent the situation to find the total amount needed to achieve a mean score of 90. Multiply the mean 90 by the number of data values 5. So the same example. We have the mean will be 9. Listen here. 90 times 5. Why times 5? Because we have 5 data, 5 numbers in this data, and the mean will be 90. 90 times the number, 90 times the number of data will be 5. 90 times 5 will be 450. So this is the all of the data, and we know just 4 from the 5. The add will be 365 plus the missing value equal what? Equal 450. So the sum of the known data values is 88 plus 95 plus 93 plus 80 will be what? 356. Then the missing value, let Q represent Candice's score on her 5th quiz. So the equation that can be used to find the missing data is 356 plus the missing value plus Q will be equal what? 450. Then we can solve this equation. We can subtract from the two sides this number. So remains here Q. And here we have 450 minus 450 minus 356. So the answer will be 94. The answer here will be 94. So this is the missing value. Find the missing data value using the mean. The number of the messages Alex sent on her phone each month for the past 5 months were 494, 502, 486, 690, and 478. Suppose the mean of six months was 532 messages. So as you see here, we have the mean, and here how many values here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here the question said 6, so it means we have one missed value. So how many messages did Alex send during the 6 months? So what I do to know the missing value here? We have two methods. The method one, use the mean as a balance point. Draw the dot plot, and as you see here, this is the mean here, will be 532, and here we have the dots. Then, as you see here, you have 30, 38, 46, and 54. So distance below the mean, we can add the previous data before the mean. 30 plus 38 plus 46 plus 54. So the sum will be 168. Then here, after the mean, as you see, we have 158. The difference between them will be the missing value. The difference between them will be the missing value. So here, the missing value is 532 plus 10 plus 10. From where is this 10? 10, this is the subtraction between them. 168 minus 158 will be 10. Then take the mean, add the 10, so the answer will be 542. This is the first method, or we can use the second method. It's up to you. Using the equation. Move through the slides to draw a bar diagram to represent the situation. So as you see, you have 3,192 total messages. This is the add. How many messages we have? We have 6. And the mean will be what? 532. Multiply the mean by the number of the messages. 532 times 6 will be what? Will be 3,192. Then draw a bar diagram and label the total 3,192 total messages. The next step here, the sum of the known data values is 494 plus 502 plus 486 plus 690 plus 478. So the answer will be 2,650. Label the bar diagram. So we can write equation. This is the add of the values inside the data plus the missing value will be here the total 3,192. Then we can solve this equation. Subtract from the two sides this number. So 3,192 minus 2,650. The answer will be 542. So this is the missing value. So the missing value is 542. Who has any question here?
No one.
the 7 members, we have 7, the 7 members of community group sold an average. So average means the mean of 45 boxes. So we have here the mean 45. Then of cookies, 6 of members, we know 6 of members, 55, 60, 32, 50, 24, 64 boxes of cookies. How many boxes of cookies did the other community group members sell? So we want to find the missing value in the data here. And I want to from all to try, please. Try and tell me what is your answer. How to find the missing value here. Fine. Listen to me. We have 7 members in the data, and we have the mean will be 45. 7 times 45 will be 315. Then you can't find the sum here. 55 plus 60 plus 32 plus 50 plus 24 plus 64. So we can add, we have 55 plus 60 plus 32 plus 50 plus 24 plus 64. So the answer will be 285. Now we can write the equation. The missing value represent M plus the sum of the remaining data, 285, equal 315. Then we can solve this equation. Subtract from the two sides 285 minus 285, and here minus 285. So it means here M equal, now here we have 315 minus 285. So the answer will be 30. So the missing value will be what? Will be 30. Who has any question here?
No one.
Okay, this is our lesson today. Let us to take attendance, then you can leave. Bati?
نعم
بطيء.
أستاذ.
حمد علي. حمد علي.
نعم أستاذ.
سالم. حمدان الكعبي.
نعم أستاذ.
خالد خليل.
أستاذ نطلع.
You can, yes, you can. You can leave. خالد خليل. دانيال.
مستر أنا دانيال موجود.
سعيد. سعيد. سلطان علي.
نعم أستاذ.
سلطان غازي. عامر.
نعم أستاذ.
عبد الله راشد. عبد الله راشد. عبد الله محمد. عبد الله الجابري. عبد الله الحمادي.
نعم أستاذ. يلا راشد.
موجود عبد الله راشد.
نعم.
طيب عبد الله مسعود. عبد الله مسعود. عمر الشامسي.
نعم أستاذ.
عمر أشرف.
نعم أستاذ.
فلاح.
نعم أستاذ.
الحمادي.
نعم أستاذ.
محمد سعيد السريحي.
نعم أستاذ.
محمد حمادة. محمد حمادة.
نعم.
مطوع. 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 منصور علي.
أستاذ. أستاذ منصور علي موجود.
Okay. This is our video today. Thank you for your listening. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.